Yeah. Even when I say nothing, I still feel you. I don't talk about you anymore, but you still knock inside my door. Not in sound, not in voice, just a feeling I can't avoid. I learned how to fake a smile, but it only lasts a while. 'Cause underneath it all I know, you never really let me go. And I don't say your name out loud, but it echoes in the crowd. Like every quiet part of me still remembers what used to be. And even when I stay still, you move through my will. Even my silence misses you, and everything I go through. Even when I try to lie, you still live inside my mind. Even my silence misses you, no matter what I do. And even if I lose control, you still own my soul. I see you in the empty space, in every unfinished place. Like the air remembers more than I can ignore. I try to act like I'm okay, but you still come every day. And thoughts I never let go, and feelings I still know. And maybe I should understand you're no longer in my hand, but my heart refuses peace without your release. And every breath I take still feels like your name. Oh, even my silence misses you, and every little thing I do. Even when I close my eyes, you're still my disguise. Even my silence misses you, like I never learned to forget the way you felt inside everything I held. Maybe silence is just love that never rises above. Maybe it just stays inside where feelings never die. And if you ever feel the same, even without calling my name, just know I never moved on, I stay strong. Even my silence misses you, even when I try to. Even time can't break the chain of loving you through pain. Even my silence misses you, and I don't know what to do. 'Cause even when I lose my way, you still stay. Silence, still you.
I wasn't looking for a love like this. Just one touch, now I can't resist. The way you smile, it pulls me in, like I've known you in another life again. Your voice feels like a melody, playing on repeat inside of me. Every word you say, I believe, even when it's hard to breathe. I told myself I'd take it slow, but my heart don't listen anymore. I'm falling too fast, I can't slow down. You got my feet off the ground right now. If this is wrong, I don't want right. I'll lose myself in you tonight. I don't care if it breaks my heart, I still choose you from the start. Even if we don't last, too fast. We talk until the morning light, turning hours into seconds every night. You say my name like it's a prayer, and suddenly I'm everywhere. I see a future in your eyes, even if it's built on fragile lies. But I don't wanna think that far, I just wanna stay where you are. Maybe this is dangerous, but I don't wanna run from us. I'm falling too fast, I can't slow down. You got my feet off the ground right now. If this is wrong, I don't wanna ride. I'll lose myself in you tonight. I don't care if it breaks my heart, I'd still choose you from the start. Even if we don't last, I'm falling, falling too fast. If this is a dream, don't wake me up. Even if it turns to dust, I'd rather feel this kind of pain than never feel your love again. Hold me closer, don't let go. Even if we never know, I'm falling too fast, I'm in too deep. You're every secret that I keep. If this is fire, let me burn. There's no lesson left to learn. I don't care when this will pass, I just know I want this fast. Even if it never lasts, I'm falling, falling too fast. Yeah, I'm already gone, and you don't even know.
This isn't a heartbreak anymore. This is what comes after. Everything ends. There's no more story to explain, no more joy, no more pain. Everything you try to write faded out of my life. I don't revisit what was said, it doesn't echo in my head. Even silence feels the same, as if nothing has a name. You were once a turning point, now you're just a missing joint in a structure I rebuilt without guilt, without tilt. No more searching for a meaning, no more breaking, no more bleeding. This is the end scene, no credits roll, no happy ending, no lost control. Just a frame where everything fades, and nothing here gets replayed. You're not inside this anymore, not behind me, not before. You're just a story out of frame, without shape, without name. I stopped asking why it hurt, stopped replaying every word. Even questions lost their tone, now I move completely alone. There's a stillness in my chest, not a lie, but not unrest. Just a neutral state of being, without needing, without feeling. You don't echo in this place, there's no trace to erase. Everything just settles down, no collapse, no sound. No more weight to carry through, no more me attached to you. This is the end scene, nothing more. No opening, no closing door. Just a quiet final frame where even memory has no name. You can't reach what doesn't stay. It already drifted away. Not gone, not held, just on a line from the space you left behind. If you look for who I was, you'll only find the dust of a version built on trust that dissolved into just because. show. No direction left to go, just a silence that feels wide on the other side of time. Not broken, not fixed, not yours, not missed. This is the end scene. Nothing stays, no return, no replay. Just a world that carries on without where I belong. You were once part of the script, but even that got stripped. Now it's quiet, now it's clean, insane. No credits, no name, just fade. I used to over-explain it all, every rise, every fall. Like if I just said it right, you'd finally see the light. But not everyone will understand what you held inside your hands. And I was breaking piece by piece, trying to make you see. No, I don't waste my breath that way on things you wouldn't stay. I let my silence speak instead of everything I said. And I'm not here to convince what you already missed. I don't feel like explaining myself anymore, not knocking on that emotional door. No more proving I was real, no more trying to make you feel. And I don't need to justify the reason I said goodbye, 'cause I finally understand. I stopped defending my pain like it needed a name. Stop rewriting history just to make you see me and every misunderstanding. I stopped over planning, 'cause clarity doesn't come from someone who's already gone. Now I speak less, feel more than I ever did before. And it's peaceful in my mind, leaving all that noise behind. And I don't owe you proof of what I lived through. I don't feel like explaining myself anymore. I'm done with keeping score, no more trying to be seen through someone else's screen. And I don't need to be right to sleep through every night, 'cause I finally understand. Maybe not everyone will stay when you stop explaining pain, but peace feels better than being misunderstood again. I don't feel like explaining myself anymore. I close that emotional door, and I don't need that view to know what is true. And now I walk without regret, without things I must protect, 'cause I finally understand. I
I used to call it love and pain, like they were both the same. Every high came with a fall, and I still answered every call. But looking back, it wasn't peace. It was just something I couldn't release, a cycle I kept stepping into because I thought it was you. Now I see it from afar, how heavy we really are. And I don't crave that storm again, even if it felt like then. 'Cause calm feels strange at first, after loving what hurts. I don't miss the chaos anymore. I don't stand outside that door waiting for another break or another heart to shake. And I'm not pulled in like before. I don't need that emotional war, 'cause I finally understand. Peace is what I stand. I stopped calling it meant to be when it was hurting constantly. Stopped romanticizing nights that ended up in fights. And every memory I had doesn't feel so good or bad. It's just something that I outgrew, something I walked through. Now quiet doesn't scare me, it actually sets me free. No more tension in my chest, no more losing rest. And I never knew I'd see life this differently. I don't miss the chaos anymore. I closed that emotional door. No more breaking just to feel something that isn't real. And I can breathe without the storm, without love taking my form. 'Cause I finally understand. I stand. I stand. Maybe I confused intensity with something meant for me, but real love doesn't burn your mind. It's calm, it's kind.